Hey, good morning, world. How y'all doing out there today? I'm Marcus L. Lewis, and I come to you to continue my life journey, my rag to riches story, wherein the idea is to inspire someone, is to motivate and to encourage someone to dream big. And if you're not going to dream big, I suggest unto you not to dream at all. Listen, I'm reminded of a quote from a legendary visionary by the name of Steve Jobs. It was Steve Jobs who said that you can never connect the dots going forward, but you can always connect the dots going backwards. And certainly, I can echo the sentiments of Steve Jobs. Why? Because as you're going forward, trying to blaze your own trail, you're walking by faith and not by sight. Not only that, you're treading on uncharted territories, traveling down paths that you've never journeyed before. So it's easier, once you reach that destination, to backtrack going backwards. Because why? You know exactly what path to take, what roads to travel, the do's and the don'ts. So if you ever have to travel that destination again, you know exactly how to get there. So don't be discouraged by where you are now. Understand this. You are a designer's original. The Creator put something on the inside of you wherein nobody can do what you can do but you. But I want to encourage you to dig deep down in your innermost being and extract all the good that He's put inside of you. And dream. Dream big. Dream big. See yourself already having. See yourself already being. See yourself already doing the very thing that you're designed to have or to become. You can do it. And listen, I spoke to you on yesterday from a video entitled The Turning Point, A Blessing in Disguise. And I misspoke. After going back and listening to the video, in the midst of all the excitement and trying to share my story, I stated that my wife and I had bought 3 investment properties in a span of 3 years. But the fact of the matter is that it was, at that particular time, 3 properties within that time frame. All right, from 2004 to around about the beginning of 2005. So we had purchased about 3 investment properties. But the fact of the matter is that it didn't stop there. So with those 3 properties, we just expanded from there. And this was, at this particular time, it was about June of 2005. June 2005. I was making preparations to deploy overseas for about a 6 or 7 month deployment in the month of September, which was fastly approaching. But the opportunity came for us to purchase a house in Louisiana in the month of June. And so when the opportunity came, we seized it. We closed on the deal. And at this particular point, if my memory serves me correctly, that's about, that gives us like our 4th property, since we started in 2004. So as I'm sort of, building this real estate portfolio in the state of Louisiana, I'm in constant contact with a great friend of mine who I met in the Navy when I came in 1998, in 1988. He and I met on my first ship in 1989. So he and I stayed in constant contact. And so he was building his real estate portfolio in the city of Houston. Little did I know, he is amassing multi-million dollars worth of real estate. I mean, having several $100,000 at his disposal in his bank account, his money. And so after talking with him, I decided to join forces and expand our real estate ventures from Virginia, where my wife and I was currently located, from the purchase that we had made in my hometown of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And it was a good opportunity for us to expand to Houston, Texas. Opportunity presented itself. Guess what? I seized the opportunity. Well, let me pause parenthetically to give you a bit of insight here. Listen, never be discouraged when it comes to real estate because you don't live in a particular geographical location. You can buy real estate in any state in this country. You can buy real estate in any part of this world. So don't allow the fact that you're not there geographically when you can't purchase it. That's not the case. But I want to encourage you to this and sort of give you a bit of a caveat. And if that's the idea, to manage and to purchase real estate apart from where you primarily reside, just ensure that you have proper management, individuals that you can trust, individuals that who have your best interests at heart, because you're not there, firsthand to manage your investment. And so I branched out to Houston, Texas. And so as I was getting ready to make my my journey overseas in the month of September, it was the latter part of August 2005. Me, my 4 kids, packed up the Sequoia, drove to Louisiana to take care of some business there, journeyed from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to Houston, Texas to close on a property. Left my wife in Virginia, gave her a little downtime, while we went off. I mean, it was sort of like a summer vacation for them, or really not, just a road trip. They can enjoy the time with their dad as he go in to transact some real estate business. But it was the latter part of 2005. Several days right before the tragedy of Hurricane Katrina. So I closed on the house in the latter part of August of 2005. And my kids and I loaded up the Sequoia and headed back east to Virginia. About 2 days after we had left south, Katrina hit. So now we make it back to Virginia one time. So about 4 or 5 days later, September the 5th, somewhere there's about, we were on board the ship, haze gray, underway, going overseas to carry out my military duties and responsibility. So that was the expansion in Houston, Texas. So that gives us about 5 properties at that particular time. 4 in Louisiana, that 1 in Houston, Texas. So while I'm in the middle of the ocean in September, my wife is at home with the kids in Virginia. My sister, she's managing the properties in Baton Rouge, and my good buddy from the Navy, he's looking after the property that we purchased in Houston. So November of 2005 rolls around, the opportunity comes to purchase another property in Baton Rouge. Mind you, I'm in the middle of the ocean. My wife is in Virginia. So we had a sense of presence to give my sister power of attorney to be able to handle and negotiate any real estate transactions apart from our presence. So in November 2005, when that investment property came open in Baton Rouge, my sister closed on the deal while I was in the middle of the ocean and my wife was in Virginia. Now that's 5 properties now in Baton Rouge, 1 in Houston, Texas. So we have expanded at this particular time our real estate portfolio from Virginia to Louisiana to Houston, Texas. We're on our way. We're on our way. So I want to encourage you on today. Dream. Not only dream, but dream big. If you're not going to dream big, I suggest unto you not to dream at all. You can do it. Yes, you can. I want to encourage you to follow us, to share the video, to like the video, wherein if this content has inspired you, I suspect that it will be an inspiration for somebody else. So it is until we meet again. Take care and God bless you.